What if the Mongol Empire conquered all of the Arab Peninsula in 1235? The year is 1235, and the Mongol war machine is at its most powerful. Genghis Khan's grandson, Ogadai, is leading the Mongol armies across Asia and the Middle East, conquering all in his path. The Khwarezmians, Persians, Turks, and Arabs all tremble at the might of the Mongols. But what if Ogadai didn't stop at the Persian Gulf? What if he led his army across the Arabian Peninsula, conquering it in its entirety? Would the Mongols have succeeded, or would they have been stopped by the natural barriers of the desert? Let's find out. Ogadai's forces were at the gates of Baghdad. Ogadai received word that the Arab tribes of the Hejaz had risen up against the Mongols and were heading towards Baghdad with 40,000 men. To be honest, Ogadai didn't care. He had Baghdad and the rest of Mesopotamia secured. There was no way that some desert tribesmen were going to take the city back from him. He told his generals that they were to hold the city while he and 10,000 of the best soldiers marched to Mecca. The generals were confused, but obeyed their orders. When they got to Mecca, the Arab tribes had set up camp around the Kaaba. The warriors of the desert were confident that they could defeat the Mongols and drive them out of the peninsula. When Ogadai heard this, he laughed. He sent 2,000 of his soldiers to attack the tribesmen. The next day, Ogadai stood over a mountain of corpses. The Arab warriors were no match for the Mongol cavalry. He then ordered his soldiers to pillage the city. The tribesmen who had survived the battle fled into the desert, thinking that they could escape the Mongols there. But Ogadai was prepared for this. He had spent the last year securing his supply lines and had enough food and water to sustain his army for months. The Mongols chased the Arabs deeper and deeper into the desert. Eventually, the Arabs surrendered. Ogadai then rode into Mecca and raised the Mongol flag over the Kaaba. The conquest of the Arab Peninsula was complete. The Mongol Empire had grown to be the largest contiguous land empire in history. Only the Himalayan mountains had stopped them from conquering India. And now the Arabian desert was theirs. The other Mongol princes were impressed by Ogadai's victory. They had been trying to conquer these lands for years and had failed. Ogadai had done it in less than a year. The one thing that everyone was wondering was how long this new empire would last. If you like this video, please hit the like button. It really helps me out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.